In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of House Flipper with Garden Flipper DLC. Now, I've gone ahead and already picked up another place, and you can see my account balance has increased. I was starting to do some of the, what I consider the more boring jobs. You know, come paint my house, clean my house. If there's not going to be an element of me doing something interesting, like there's this one, where is it? This guy right here, he wants a sauna, he wants the house set up, but he gives us kind of like free range. Empty the place out, do what you want, and I trust you to do it. This guy has one there, and I think there is the aunt's home. The guy can't demolish it. He wants us to go ahead and just do what we want with it. Now, I know in the upcoming update, you would have a chance to speak to this individual. Let me not speak to him, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you could contact Amy and say, hey, let me buy this place from you. Then you could flip it and sell it instead of just doing a job. You could go do the job, or you could try to buy it and sell it. I like that idea. I think that's pretty cool. But back to what I was talking about. I want to spend my time with you guys doing house flips. And of course, gardens. If I find a job that appears to be interesting enough, I'll record it and we'll go from there. But for right now, I found something really interesting. Now, I bought this house already, and I have not gone inside the house. Okay, you might not believe me. I have not entered this house. The only thing I sold, where it shows that I sold something for $17.53, there was, I don't know if you can see it, there was a plant right at the front here that had some grass under it, and I couldn't get 100% of the grass cut without selling the plant, so I just got rid of it. But it's 100% clean. I have found something out really interesting, and one of the reasons I wanted to do another job is so I could pick up another place and I could show that to you. I've got $113,000. I'm going to go ahead and buy the house after the flood. I've seen several YouTubers do this one. It's pretty basic building, but I want to show you the cleaning, and I'll show you why. It was very interesting. Now, and I'll probably end up doing just going through quickly on this one, but we're not going to enter it at all. Now, this one, the grass is already cut. Probably no weeds whatsoever. Ah, yes, good. I saw. You also notice I have the tilling and paneling. One of the jobs I did, the lady wanted me to do some tiling in her bathroom, and it finally opened up that tool for me. Finally. Okay, so typically we're going to go around and we're going to wash off all the stuff, take all the dirt, right? Well, I noticed something really interesting. As I came up to a window when I was washing, look at the screen. Look right up here. Watch as I move this around. If there's dirt inside the house, I can actually clean. Did you see that disappear? I'm cleaning the inside of the house with my hose while I'm actually standing on the outside. I can literally clean the inside of the house. The dirt, not the stuff that has to be picked up by hand, but I can get any kind of dirt. And it actually found some dirt that I couldn't see on the map, and it took care of it, which was really nice. So it's just something really odd that I noticed. Look at that. You can see it start disappearing. And they're like, oh, that's so much better. There's a little left. You missed some here, but I'm getting most of the dirt in the house without ever entering it. And I mean, it's a tiny little thing. I think the developers probably need to consider fixing that, because I'm basically just spraying water into the house. I mean, it's a house after the flood. I don't think a little bit more water is going to do much damage to it. If you go in here, it automatic switches. I don't know. Can you actually stand out here and... I mean, you should never do this. Don't ever do this in your own house, okay? But I just thought that was kind of interesting. let's go back to, let's return to the office. And we will get to that house later. We're going to stick with this one right here first. Go to the house. Now, I said I've already cut the grass, which usually takes care of all the weeds. And I picked up any other weeds that the grass can. You can see there was one plant right there, and it was the bane of my existence. So I went ahead and got rid of it. And we have to get rid of all the junk. I figured I'd show you guys how bad the house looked. Now, it's a lot better because there's no trash in here. I mean, there's no dirt. I actually cleaned the inside and the outside of the house lickety split. That was bad. Let's go ahead and take this out. We're going to sell that. Get rid of all the doors. No. Wait a second. Oh, wait. What house am I at right now? I already did this house. Abandoned house. Okay, so this is some of the complaints I've seen online. That's okay. We already did a house that was exactly the same layout, but it didn't have cockroaches in it. Or did it? I don't think so. See, this one's got a porch in the back. That's the only big thing different. But the house layout is almost exactly the same. So I think the developers really do need to do some work on the layouts of the house. Okay, cool. Because, yeah, I just did this house. This is literally the one that I spent all that time on. I mean, I was really proud of what I did. But it was so recent. I don't want to... Yeah, I think the only thing different is that heater was there. That's the same. That's the same. This is... And it's mainly the back of the house, which is different. Yeah, it's got the little covering on the back. Okay, well. People that were saying that the game has some repetition issues, meaning it's the same house, it's the same layout over and over again. Now I think I see what they were talking about. With a small house like this, you're only going to have so much space. The outside's a little different in the way you have to paint it, so that is a little different. But yeah, if you were trying this game out for the first time, and let's say you bought it on Steam, and you were just going to put the first 2 hours into it, and maybe use some kind of trainer or something to give yourself some cash so you can start buying houses because you want to flip, you want to see what the game's about. I could see if the first two houses, if you bought the first two houses, we need to go back home real quick. Go back to the office. And let's get back on my laptop real quick. If you bought these first two houses, so this is the one we're talking about, the abandoned house. And even though the camping bungalow, the outside looks really different, once you walk into the door, oh, was it the burned house? Let me see, which one did I get? Oh, no, not that one. Yeah, it was the camping bungalow. It should also give you pictures. No, that wasn't it. It was this one. It should give you pictures of the houses that you did. I know you can take your own, but I think the pictures should be updated. Developers, please. When you've sold the house, this should look like how it was when I was done with it. And the same here. These camera angles are fixed. The computer should be able to see what the player did and put those photos in here. That would be really nice. But this is the house that I did. And you can see this house, the layout is exactly the same. Very minor tweaks. But the outside is very different. But once you enter the house, it's exactly the same. So now I understand what people were saying about, this is stupid. Why am I doing the same house over and over again? Okay. Well, no, I mean, I don't agree with them. I don't think it's stupid. I just think it's an oversight, something that the developers need to work on. I mean, there's only so much, so many different things you could possibly do with something like that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and we're going to do this house this time. And I'm going to run around and clean everything, get everything out. I'm just checking the outside one more time. We're going to, I'll empty everything out and we'll get a plan going on what we're going to do. It's going to sell. And I'm going to sell all the doors again. I don't care. Especially from a flooded house, everything's got to go. Well, I've got everything clean and everything moved out. And I'm looking at this and, okay, so this was basically the kitchen, if I understand it, the layout correctly. This was a bedroom that led into kind of a sitting room. And this was like a living room, and this was a bathroom. So maybe bedroom, living room, kitchen. Okay, so this is what I see in the house. When I'm looking at this empty shell, this is what I'm seeing. How about... I'm looking. I'm thinking, give me a second. Double windows in here. Big double windows in there. Big double windows in there. Once again, it's a window issue, which is my problem. The fact that... And I can't take out that outside wall. Okay. Yeah, the fact that I can't move windows kind of hurts my ideas for what I'd want to do. But I think I'm going to do it anyways. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it anyways. How about... kitchen that leads into a living room? So this used to be the kitchen. This is going to be the kitchen. We're going to take that wall out. This becomes a living room. We will... I'm thinking of making this a sauna. And then a master bedroom. Ooh, that's tiny. That master bedroom's kind of tiny. So the ones that have to have walls, you want the bedroom needs walls, the bathroom needs walls. The rest could be open. I mean, the bathroom doesn't have to be too big. I could take this out right there, and that would make this space a little bit bigger. But having this giant kitchen into this, into a decent sized living room makes no sense. A large living room is nice. But what if I made this the living room, this the kitchen, and then the rest is a giant master bedroom with an ensuite bathroom and sauna. Oh, wait a second. Now I want the bathroom to... Well, see, I don't really care about somebody coming over. It's just well, I do like the fuse boxes here. I wish we could update the fuse boxes in the older homes. The type of the old twisty kind of things. Take those out and be able to install new ones. So my dilemma here is how to use the space efficiently. I need a bathroom, but nothing says the bathroom has to be right in front. I want a kitchen. And see, with this password, I could get this corner of the house is really small. I guess I could turn this into an office. And... Or was that the kitchen? Maybe this was the kitchen originally. I think everything else was taken out of it. So that was a bathroom. That was a kitchen to a living room. I'm confused how they had the house set up now. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with it. I'm going to start taking some walls out. I think I need to get an overall picture of the house. And that means some demolition. I have taken the majority of the walls out. And this gives a better picture of what I'm looking at. Go ahead and get rid of the old fixtures. All right, so if I leave that a bathroom, I could expand it some. Bring it out to match this wall right here. That little jaunt makes no sense unless I do something with it. I like open space. Maybe I can do something. I mean, this room's 77 meters and this room is 6 meters, and that would be the bathroom. Maybe I could extend this over here and have a bathroom with a sauna. That would be make this the sauna, this end over here the bathroom, and then your entrance to the sauna is through the bathroom. So that would take up this space, and that leaves all this space out here. I could have this could all be a kitchen that opens up to a great room, which would have all of my living room, where my TV could be right here. So this is your focal point in the living room. And I could possibly bring this out a little bit to expand it a little bit, so I have a bigger focal point, a bigger focal wall. This could be a dining room. This would be, oh, wait, no, I still need a bedroom. I'm getting ahead of myself here. All right, so kitchen. Well, cut this off. Bathroom, sauna, kitchen, open bedroom to a living room. I've done several of those already, but that's what this space is. Oh, wait a second. Bring this over and make this the bedroom. So I could bring this out a little bit. Bring this out. This becomes the bedroom, the master bedroom, with access to it'll be an ensuite to the bathroom, which is a common bathroom that has the sauna. Over here is your kitchen. Here is your living room and dining room area. Okay, I'm gonna start putting some walls down. Let me see how this. I'm gonna try to make this flow. I want to feel the feng shui. I have no clue what feng shui is. I can't make feng shui. I don't know if you can even ink feng shui, and I know I'm a complete idiot. But I'm gonna try to put some walls up and let me see how this speaks to me. All right, I put some walls down. I've taken the walls out, and I've reassessed this. I think kitchen here that leads into the living room. Here's your focal wall for the living room. And then master bedroom that leads into an office space here. So a master bedroom that leads into a connected office space. One bathroom, no sauna. I think the sauna was too much. And then here's your kitchen that leads into your living room with a focal wall. Still an open design, but narrowed just a little bit. I think that'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and get some walls put up. All right. After taking it apart, putting it together, taking it apart and put it together, I think this is what I've got. So you walk in the house. I like how the window lines up with this door. Okay. You walk in. Immediately to your right is going to be the kitchen. And then it's basically a great room. You have your kitchen over here. You have your living room over here with your focal wall there. Straight ahead is the bathroom. I've gone ahead and expanded the bathroom this way by four tiles, and this way by almost 3 tiles. Yeah, there was the old wall, and and this is where the bathroom ended. Yeah, so 2 tiles more, and I pushed it this way so to give me a little bit more room for a nicer bathroom. This will be, the bed will probably go right here, or no, probably the bed will go right along this way. I can sell one of them. Which one do I want to get rid of? I think I'll sell that one and I'll leave that one down there. So I'll have my bed over here, and then this gives an area for some storage of clothing. Maybe I can put a bath instead of no, with the windows. This will be a nice area for a desk. I can put the heater on that wall right there. So this will be my large desk area. This will be a bed area. Oh, I wanted this to have 4. Hold on a second. I'm gonna bust this out. I know I'm busting down another wall. I just got finished putting them up. I'm almost gonna, but at least I'm upgrading my. There we go. Want it to be 4 wide. I'm going to put another glass door. I like the interior glass doors. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I like them. And then I do want a little separation, not a real separation, but a perceived separation between these two areas. I want the game to count it as different rooms. Oops. Upgrade. 125 faster build. Oh my god, that's so much nicer. I can go so much faster and make so many more mistakes. So I can upgrade my demolition just as fast. Yeah. So this room's 21. This room's 19. This is your living room. It's got a nice central, you can put a nice big couch here, have a nice, put a couple TVs up. There's an idea for you. And then this is your exit out to a small backyard. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm not sure what kind of garden I'm going to do. It's mainly going to need to be a garden on the side. Maybe I can turn this whole area into a meditation area. Ooh, I like that. The modern meditation area idea. A little different from what I did last time. Well, definitely different from what I did last time. I had a lot more room last time. But yeah, I think that will work. I need to... I haven't shown you how plaster works yet. Let me show you. If you've never seen plaster in the game, let me show you plaster. Plaster bucket. Buy one. Probably will only need one. The plaster seems to last forever. Come on, I've got the plaster tool. Okay, guess I had another tool up. And it covers the entire wall, which is really nice. Now, if you only have a small spot on the wall, it just does a small spot. Now, here's the bad news. I have to do it inside and outside, all the way around the house. So, yeah, that's going to suck. But at least my skill will probably completely leveled up by the time I get done with that. I've got the painting done and tiling, and as you can see by all the different paint colors and different tiles, and yeah, this one was rather hard. I'm going with a 50 shades of gray plus blue. Not doing that many shades of gray. And no, I am not referencing the book. It's just the thing. Everybody says 50 shades of gray. So I figured, 50 shades of gray. But this is my focal wall in here. And then in here, this is my focal wall. This is the glacier. Like a mix. I've tried to mix and match some grays and whites in the windows to make the transitions a little more subtle. You can tell the change between these two a little bit, but it's as close as I can get, and it's the best I can do with what the color palette has to offer me. And then I actually like the tile job in the bathroom. I got my little trippy blue and gray with gray wall. Oh, darn, I left something. See, I told you I was trying different things. Here, let me buy one real quick. And no, I didn't do that on purpose to show you how bad the old one was. But that does remind me I have to paint the white in here. Now, I'm going to bring a lot more blue, but I'm not going to bring any other colors. I'll have greens from plants. But all the furniture I bring into this house is going to have blue in it. When I'm out in the garden, I'm probably going to be working with a lot of blue is my intention. Black, white, and blue. And I still like the idea of this being the kitchen. And I know it's painted. I mean, I could use these gray tiles. I like the look of these gray tiles. I don't want to overuse them. But now that I'm looking at it, I think gray tiles on these two walls would offset the kitchen look really well. Let me look at something in the store. Go to the kitchens. I saw something somebody else was doing. I never thought of doing this. They have an entire L. And you can choose your coloring. So color, wood, cherry, cedar, black wood. No. I want something bright. I don't really want white, but white is what would work. Ornaments. Oh, the edges could be dark black wood. That That would set it off. And what do I want my inlay to be? Is there a modern version of that? You know, a more up-to-date version? And it doesn't look like it. There's this thing, but it's like a kitchen with a countertop. And you put it facing the place that, like the living room. Oh, it's a burner island with a heat plate. Is there a kitchen? I think this is the one that would match that. All right, so anything blue-ish. Well, we've got gray, but it's all gray. Black sink, gray sink, golden, steel sink. Maybe white. White might be the way to go. Not all white, though. That's too much white. American elm? No. Don't want any reds. So white and gray? But steel and black. Not bad. With white accents? Ooh, it just seems a little much. Oh, I don't like the fact that the white wraps around like that. If it's going to be visible, I don't like that. By now, let's see how if this even fits in the space. Oh, it's too big for the space no matter what. Darn. Okay. All right. So not a bad idea. This is something that could be modern kitchen sink and think Andy. Storage. That's got an oven in it. That's kind of ugly in my opinion. But that doesn't match this, and I was liking that. I don't think those two go together. They don't. These three basically go together. That's the wrong style too. Oh man. Ooh, hold on a second. Oh, but that thing is ginormous. But it's the sink, the oven, and everything. By now, how would that fit? Ooh, wow, that takes up space. I need to get rid of some stuff. Let me get rid of the paints. I should be done with the paint. I hope to God I'm done with painting. It took all night. The plaster paint and everything just took all night. And, you know, I've spent a good amount of time in here so far. So, yeah, I'm done with all of it. All right, by now. I mean, it could fit, but man, does it eat space. If I were to stick it there. I'm looking around. It doesn't leave a lot of space for anything else. I mean, that is like huge, ginormous kitchen stuff, and my kitchen isn't that big. Now, this isn't too bad. Dark gray, gray wood. That would fit into the idea of trying to do gray and blue. Do that. No, it just stays. I'll just leave it. Ooh. The gray sink actually looks pretty good. Tabletop. Snowy? Ooh. Black, white, and gray. That actually doesn't look too bad. By now. And if I got rid of that heater fixture there, that could go. How about, see, I'd like to get the sink under a window. Now, if I did that, I could put some benches there, though it doesn't have that, hangover, kind of a kitchen nook type of thing. it wouldn't work that way, but I could get it underneath this window, or mostly in that window. Trying to see if this fits. Okay, if I did that, what would go with it, though? Hanging cupboard. Does that have a cooktop? No, it doesn't. Though I could add a burner to it. This does have room for a burner on it, though. Oh, I gotta get the colors right. The colors are all wrong. Base, let's go with, not black. It's too much. Dark gray. Handles. What, golden handles? No, because it's bringing in a color that's not actually in the... It's not part of what I'm thinking. Gray marble. Oh. Oh, yeah, I like the gray marble. Why is that golden color? I need to switch to something else real quick. Bye now. Okay. Now let's go back to it. Let's see if that fixed the issue. Dark gray. Maybe it's the shine. Oh, it's the reflecting off of the floor. Maybe I need to change my floor color. Maybe that's what's doing the weird thingamabob. Gray marble. Yeah, it's picking up color from the floor, which is... I don't know if that's a visual bug or what. I don't absolutely hate it. Nah, it just doesn't work. Go back up. Black. See, it's a shiny metal. That's the problem. Let's do gray wood. Gray all the way around. Oh, okay, that's better. All right, yes. And let's sell that heater. Put this in the corner as much as possible. Not bad, not bad. Oh, does this game have corner vents in it, I wonder? Appliances, kitchen. No. I need electronic equipment, home appliances, exhaust hood, steel cooker hood. I could just buy an electric stove and then set it. Oh no, the windows in here. All right, let's try to shift this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Keep going. I mean, it kind of hangs over. I could always add a little bit of a wall there. But that still doesn't work to get me... Oh, bummer. See, that's a problem when you can't move windows. When you can't account for windows in a design, you lose the functionality of... All right, let's put this down here. Is there another piece that comes part of that kitchen set that I can stretch to make? They have this. That's modern hanging. Corner. Kitchen set X. Oh, so that's part of this. And I went with, okay, the gray wood, gray top. Okay. I have to make sure this matches or it looks stupid. Gray marble on top. gray wood on the bottom. Handles, I guess I'll go with white. It's supposed to be steel, but I don't see steel as an option. Buy now. All right. Let's see if I can get this set in correctly. I have a feeling this is going to stick out too, but maybe not as much. It pops out, but it only pops out a little. And then, will you fit in? No. Darn. And I'm wasting money, which is almost as bad. I could use this to separate the two. Here, we'll try this. So put this as far in the corner as I can get it. Like that. Take this, rotate it like this. Let's move this out of the way. Oh, they don't make it so it lines up. Guys, you've got to make it so, developers, you got to make it so it lines up. Or like, what's the use? You know what I'm saying? If I can't get this to line up correctly, if they don't butt up correctly together, is this one not all the way against the wall this way? I wonder if it's got a little bit of a bump on the back. It seems to have a little bump on the back. So let's bring this out just ever so slightly. No, that's too far. I don't think these are going to marry up, which is just going to make me want to cry. All right, well, I'm going to start working on the furniture, and we'll see how it goes. Well, let's just say this has been the longest build I have. I've been recording for 3.5 hours right now. Let me turn on some extra lights for you. All right, so this is the media center, the living room, but it's basically a media center. You have the high-end audio system, 4 speakers, surround sound with a nice central speaker, the nice receiver, 2 different game consoles, a game console and a DVD, couple controllers, some headphones to listen to music, 3 monitors. I wish you get 1 ginormous monitor, but I'll take 3 monitors. Nice seating, nice lighting, some plants on the windows. Several of the windows have plants on them. This is your kitchen, much brighter over here. This is, like I said, this is subdued. Typically, you turn the lights off just so you could enjoy the ginormous screens. I thought about going with 4, but I felt that 4 was too many and 3 was just right. I was able to match a lot of the furniture this time, and I finally came up with this for the kitchen, but it won't see this area as a kitchen for some reason. I don't know why. I moved these tables out of here. I took the refrigerator and stuck it over here and brought it back in, and it still won't see this area as a kitchen. I'm not sure. Maybe if I log out and log back in. Here's your entrance area, and you'll see I have a lot of pictures. Now, the reason I did pictures everywhere and not the ones that I like is because this buyer loves a lot of photos. This goes into the sliding glass door that I happen to love for bedroom entrances with some screens for privacy. Your gaming computer setup, all in blue. This is the main bed area. You could go for a bigger bed, but it kind of makes it tight. You could swap this and put a bigger bed over here, but I wanted some solitude, meaning you don't have to close these screens up all the time. They're just kind of there as an option. But now you got your focal wall, nice lighting, subdued lighting, not overly bright, but enough so it's not dark. That was the idea. Bathroom with a nice tub, nice toilet, so a really nice sink. So everything kind of matches in here. I feel much better about the way this matches. I wish I could get some dark curtains, but I had to use light blue everywhere. Now, this, like I said, it's taken 3.5 hours just to do in the interior. I honestly almost moved myself in here. I like the gray and blue with plants bringing in an off color from what everything else is, that nice green color. I mean, could there be, I mean, I could probably put another row of lighting in here just to brighten it up a little bit more. But it's kind of that gamer-esque, you know, you want everything dark when you want the house dark when you're sitting here watching a movie. If somebody goes in the kitchen and you'll see that the lighting is put, the lighting that's closer to the living room is put close enough to this wall so that it doesn't cast a glare on any of the screens. I had to work very hard to get that set up correctly. Well, not very hard, but I took that into account. You see that shaft of light. It doesn't touch that screen. For anybody that's a big believer in having the best looking TV possible, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I could have explored a little bit more on the computer area. There's a lot more I could do, but I'm done on the interior. With that said, though, I have not touched the exterior. I have to do some repaneling or painting. I haven't decided which I want to do. I'm leaning toward paint. Paneling always is white. So I'm leaning toward a paint of some sort, but I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I'll think about that. And then I got to think about what I'm going to do in the backyard. There's not a lot of room in this house for a garden. I want to do something up front. And then I'm still going to do a modern garden. I think because it's so small, it doesn't lend itself to a garden, you know, the farm style. It doesn't lend itself. I mean, I guess you could do an English garden, but it's not that. I don't get that old world feel on the inside. So I want to bring that modern sense to the outside. So the American's out, the farm's out, the English is out. So that only leaves a modern farm. But I mean the modern garden. So I'm gonna do a meditation area, and it's gonna come off of this. I don't think I can get rid of these. No, these stay. Let me try this real quick. Yeah, see, you can't get rid of those. So that's always gonna be there. And I can put a piece of furniture there for sitting, but I'll have a pathway that comes out here and I think goes this way. I would have gone this way and down the side of the house, but I can't get this railing out of the way. And since the door's on this side, our seating area is going to be back here, but it's going to be sheltered from the street. It's all going to be set right back here. So I'll turn this area into some type of seating area. And I think I just designed it in my head. A giant circle. The last time I did squares. Maybe this time I'll try to do a giant circle of gravel. And then I'll try to do some type of ring idea, maybe. That's what's popping in my head. Maybe a giant square of sand. And then in the center of that sand, a ring of blue gravel, and then everything else will be set up from there. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I like that. I will have to do that in the next episode. I know I'm splitting this up. I wasn't intending on doing this, but this recording took a while, and I think when I edit it down, this is still going to be a good 30-minute episode. I've been Critical. This has been House Flipper with the Garden Flipper DLC. Hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.